Xiao Zhan walked onto the stage of the 2026 Beijing TV Spring Festival Gala, and within the first few seconds, it was clear that this would not be an ordinary performance. There was no dramatic countdown, no explosive opening sequence, no choreography designed to seize attention. He simply stood at center stage, lifted the microphone, and began to sing year after year. The hall fell quiet almost instantly. It was not the awkward silence that follows uncertainty, but the kind of silence that comes when an audience instinctively senses that something worth listening to is about to unfold. Within moments, the atmosphere in the venue shifted completely, and then something rare happened. The audience began to sing along. At first, it was barely noticeable, just a few scattered voices, cautious and restrained. But as Xiao Zhan continued, those voices multiplied. Rows of seats joined in, then entire sections, until the sound filled the hall. Without any cue, without any instruction, thousands of people began singing the same melody together. This was no longer just a performance. On large gala stages, artists usually lead and audiences follow. That night, the boundary quietly dissolved. Xiao Zhan did not gesture for participation. He did not pause or step back to spotlight the crowd. He simply kept singing, steady and composed, allowing the moment to take shape on its own. Many audience members later described the experience in the same way. They had not planned to sing, but once it began, they could not stop. Xiao Zhan wore a clean, understated white suit. The tailoring was precise, the silhouette sharp yet gentle. Subtle embroidered details caught the light only when he moved, never distracting, never overpowering. The outfit did not demand attention. It supported the mood of the song. He stood tall, posture relaxed but grounded, holding the microphone with both hands at the beginning. His movements were minimal, deliberate. There was no attempt to dominate the stage through motion or spectacle. And yet, every eye remained fixed on him. This was presence built not through exaggeration, but through restraint. Year After Year is not a song designed to impress through vocal technique. There are no soaring climaxes or dramatic key changes. Its strength lies in simplicity. Lyrics that speak of peace, health, and quiet hope as time passes from one year to the next. That simplicity makes the song deceptively difficult. Sing it without control, and it fades into the background. Sing it with too much emotion, and it becomes forced. Xiao Zhan chose the narrow path between the two. His voice stayed in a comfortable middle register, warm and steady. Every word was clear, every phrase unhurried. He did not rush the melody, nor did he stretch it for effect. Each line landed gently, leaving space for the listener to absorb it. It was precisely this approach that allowed the audience to step into the song themselves. As more voices joined, the volume increased, but the tempo never broke. No one sang faster, no one tried to overpower the others. Thousands of voices moved together, aligned in rhythm and tone, as if guided by an invisible thread. Xiao Zhan did not interrupt the flow. He did not attempt to reclaim the spotlight. Instead, he blended into the collective sound, becoming part of it rather than standing above it. Videos shared later captured this balance clearly. The audience's voices did not drown him out, nor did his voice overshadow them. The two merged, creating a sense of closeness rarely seen on a gala stage of this scale. Viewers watching online described the moment with a single word repeated again and again: healing. In a time when audiences are constantly bombarded with spectacle, this performance offered something different: stillness, reassurance, and emotional stability. It did not aim to excite, it aimed to calm. This quality has long been associated with Xiao Zhan's work. Critics often note that he is not an artist who delivers shock or surprise, but one who offers emotional reliability. On the Beijing Gala stage, that characteristic was on full display. What made the moment even more striking was what happened offstage. In the days leading up to the recording, Xiao Zhan had been moving between locations for ongoing projects, with limited time to rest. His schedule was tight, his workload intense. Yet when he appeared under the lights, none of that strain showed. His voice was steady, his breathing controlled, his focus unwavering. That contrast between a demanding backstage reality and a calm, centered stage presence deepened the impact of the performance. Many viewers expressed admiration mixed with concern, urging him to take care of his health even as they praised his professionalism. This appearance marked Xiao Zhan's 5th time performing at the Beijing TV Spring Festival Gala. That number is significant. The Beijing broadcaster, often affectionately called Mother Station by viewers, holds a distinct position in China's media landscape. Its Spring Festival Gala is not simply an entertainment program. It is a cultural touchstone that emphasizes continuity, trust, and shared values. Over the years, Xiao Zhan has brought multiple performances to this stage, including songs such as Laughter Across the Sea and The Lighthouse. Each selection shared a common thread: positive themes, emotional warmth, and an emphasis on quiet strength rather than spectacle. His repeated presence is not accidental. It reflects a mutual alignment between artist and platform. Xiao Zhan represents stability in an industry often defined by rapid change. His public image has been shaped carefully over time, measured, responsible, and consistent. These qualities resonate strongly with a program designed to bring families together at the turning of the year. The placement of Year After Year within the gala lineup further underscored this intention. The song was not positioned as an opening statement or a climactic finale. Instead, it appeared at a moment designed to let the audience slow down after more energetic performances. It served as an emotional pause, a space to breathe. That choice proved effective. Rather than disrupting the program's rhythm, the performance anchored it. For several minutes, both the live audience and viewers at home were invited to share a collective moment of reflection. After the recording concluded, the impact extended far beyond the venue. Clips of the performance spread rapidly across social media platforms, particularly focusing on the moment when the audience sang along. These videos were not praised for visual effects or technical precision, but for authenticity. Comments followed a consistent pattern: warm, comforting. I feel calmer after watching this. Notably, the response was not limited to longtime fans. Casual viewers and neutral audiences echoed similar sentiments, suggesting that the performance reached beyond the boundaries of fandom. Alongside emotional reactions, discussions also emerged around Xiao Zhan's appearance and demeanor. His natural styling and understated elegance aligned with a growing appreciation for authenticity over excess. Rather than elaborate styling or dramatic makeup, his look emphasized clarity and restraint. Brands took note of the public's response. Shortly after the gala recording, Meituan announced the release of a Xiao Zhan voice package, an example of commercial engagement that followed public sentiment rather than attempting to manufacture it. Importantly, the performance did not trigger short-lived hype. There was no controversy, no polarizing debate, no dramatic spike followed by a rapid decline. Instead, it left a lingering presence. Days later, viewers were still revisiting the clip, not to analyze it, but to relive how it felt. The memory of thousands of voices singing together, guided by a single calm presence at the center, continued to resonate. Among the many performances of the season, Xiao Zhan's may not have been the loudest or the most visually striking, but it was the one people remembered. Because sometimes what an audience needs is not excitement, but reassurance. Not intensity, but balance. Not spectacle, but sincerity. On the stage of the 2026 Beijing TV Spring Festival Gala, Xiao Zhan offered exactly that, and in doing so, created a moment that extended far beyond the final note of the song.